Kathleen Maltzon is here to talk on behalf of the Greens about key issues with the upcoming state election. Hi Kathleen, thank you for being here today.
Thank you.
We'll start off with, how is the Greens campaign going?
Look, it's going really well. We have a very tight election where I think people really see both the need for change and the possibility of change. And we've been talking to thousands of people, tens of thousands of people in fact, knocking on their doors, talking to them directly, and I think there's a real hunger in the electorate for something different and better, and people are very receptive to what the Greens are saying.
We'll go on to the first issue, which is about the East-West link.
Yep.
Why are you against it? Why are the Greens against it?
Look, there are many reasons to be against the East-West link. So the first question is around a process issue. At the last election, the now government went to the election promising the Doncaster Railway, abandoned that after the election, and then recommended, said they would go ahead with this big road. So people haven't had a chance to have their say. But we also know from all the evidence that investing in freeways or tollways even creates more congestion. It doesn't fix traffic. And we know that if you want to get cars off the roads, the best way is to put money into public transport. And when we're looking at 15 billion from the state budget and 3 from the federal budget going into this road, it is taking a generation's money from public transport and from education, health and other key things.
Melbourne's population is predicted to reach 8 million by 2051. What is your party's alternative to large-scale development?
Look, there are a number of things. The Greens certainly understand the importance of development, but we want development that works for the people who are going to move in rather than developers who build, sell and walk away. So you want development that's as green as possible, both so it has less impact on the environment, but also so it's cheaper for people to run. You want a mix of types of housing, from the sort of very common 1 and 2 bedroom flats through to bigger apartments that house families. And we also have to recognise that you don't have to stuff a whole lot of people into the inner city, and with good public transport you can have people living across the city with a bit more space around them. That's right.
One of your policies is increased funding for state education. How much money is needed and where will the money come from?
Look, I think one of the difficulties with education is that you often get election promises. So we see at the moment there's all these promises going up for new schools.
We'll do this, we'll do that.
Exactly, and this sort of competition, and the resources being promised are in marginal seats, which may not necessarily be the seats of greatest need. So we'd like to see us actually stepping back from that political process, having a lot more agreement about education based on need rather than whether it's a marginal seat. And also a real recognition again that investing in public education works for everybody, and where kids are missing out, and we know that the biggest predictor of your life outcome is still your postcode. So where there's an unfairness in the system and kids are missing out, we need to be investing there.
Well, good luck with your campaign and thank you for your time tonight.
Thanks, Nell.
No worries. This has been Nell Olsen-Young and Kathleen Maltzon for Unipol Watch.